viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a home of accurate news and current news. For those who subscribe to our channel, God bless you for subscribing. We say thank you to every one of you. And if you're yet to do so, please kindly press the subscription button below. And now the news in details. US-based Nigerian professor Chika Nwakpa arrested for spending $96,000 in grant money on strip clubs. A former Dexter University professor Chika was arrested on Monday for allegedly blowing nearly $200,000 in federal grant money on strip clubs and other expenses, prosecutors said. Chika, 57-year-old man, the former head of the electrical engineering department, admitted to misusing the funds when confronted by officials at the Philadelphia University last year. Nearly half of the money, $96,000, went towards adult entertainment and bar tabs. Prosecutors who announced his arrest said. Another $89,000 was spent on food and iTunes purchases. Chika allegedly looted the grant money from the Navy, the Department of Energy and National Science Foundation, spending it over the course of 7 years beginning in 2010, prosecutors said. Last October, Dexter University settled with federal prosecutors for $119,000 to avoid a potential lawsuit from the Justice Department, the Philadelphia Inquirer reported. Around that time, when Chika was confronted with the improper spending, he resigned and agreed to pay $55,000 for the bill. Chika was charged with theft and freed on $25,000 bail. He could not immediately be reached for comment. So guys, what do you think about what this guy did? I don't know why some Nigerians, they decide like to tarnish the image of Nigeria. You can imagine, because how can somebody was arrested for spending $96,000, and not only that he spent the $96,000 wisely, he actually spent the $96,000 on strip club. You can imagine this. Because some Nigerians will just go abroad and tarnish the image of Nigerians. And that's just a bad thing entirely. That's not a good thing. And I don't think it's a normal thing for somebody to spend a huge amount of such money on irrelevant things. I don't think it's ordinary, but at the same time, we need to think about it in a different way, because how could somebody spend a huge amount of money like that? Probably he must have been somebody that spent carelessly, And somebody made a comment and said that when was he normal at all? This is not ordinary. Maybe he is not in his correct sense. An Igbo man spending money unnecessarily when his fatherland needed funds to secure his fatherland. Was he a family both home and abroad? The liege they live and forgot where it came from. It's a shameful thing. It's a shameful thing. It's not a good thing at all. And they said that he is a foolish man. The money is supposed to use for his community development. Please let him be crucified. And come to think about this, he doesn't even use the money in a right way at all. He doesn't use the money in a right way. He just spends the money anyhow, because I don't think such a man is in his correct sense at all for somebody to spend anyhow. It's just a bad thing. Because all those people, they are just tarnishing the image of Nigeria. Even though our country is a corrupt country, let me put it that way. And this person said that he thinks he is in Nigeria, where those good-for-nothing professors will corner their research and grant money without any problem. And that is it. All these are professors in Nigeria. This is what they do. They just spend money anyhow. They take what does not belong to them anyhow. They take authority. They be in charge of things in a wrong way. And that is why Nigeria is different from America. America will always follow that thing strictly. Will always search because their rules is totally different from the way we do our whole stuff in Nigeria. If it is Nigerian like that, you just do this and that's it. Nobody will query you for this. And it's just a slap on this professor. Somebody said that professor, by spoiling his image, pity to you and your country, Nigeria. You give your country bad name. Shame. We are proud of those who give our country good names, such as the engineer that makes drone to U.S. Army. You can imagine this. A whole professor, for that matter. It's just they're just trying to give Nigeria a bad name. Because when you go to other countries, Nigeria, UK, America and all that thing, you will still see most Nigerians that will be misbehaving anyhow. And that is not a good thing at all. That's not a good thing. And that is why you see other countries that they keep denying Nigerian visa. Because they know that some people will still travel and they will still misbehave. That's not a good thing at all. Imagine a professor doing this. Imagine. Assuming he did this in Nigeria, nobody will question him for that. He has succeeded in not just bringing shame on himself, but to Nigeria and Nigeria abroad, which is true. All this thing is like a lesson, should be a lesson to others too. You spend money and you spend it anyhow. You even spend your grant money on Stripe Club and other unnecessary things, thinking that you're living a good life. That's not a nice one at all. That's not a nice one. So guys, what do you think about the case of Chika, a US-based Nigerian professor for that matter, that spent $96,000 in grant money on Stripe Club? It's a shame thing. So guys, your comment is highly appreciated. Kindly drop your comment at the comment section below. And for those who subscribe, we want to say a big thank you to everyone that has subscribed. We say God bless you for subscribing. We really appreciate you. Thank you very much. Bye.